Welcome to the Creator Commentary. My name's Zip Zippity. Today I'm going to be going over the Please Remastered Texture Pack Updates 1 and 2, which are everything that is currently available to the public to download. I'm currently working on the third update, which will be released very soon. And we're going to give you some sneak peeks in this video for some of those textures. As you can already hear, the walking sound effect for stone has been changed to that. All the concrete's a solid color. This is probably the first change of textures that I can remember doing. The bow might have been the first one. I'm not sure. This is a very early change. But as you can see, there's only one color, and that's really good for making like voids with the black. And yeah, good for maybe green screens if you want to do that. All of the acacia wood is missing texture themed. Another very early texture. See, even the leaves, the wood is not fully what you think of for missing texture, which would be this. But it kind of just adds some interesting things, like maybe you're getting for the missing texture tree, and it has to be fully made into a plank for it to be polished, like this one is. Of course, you have the boat, and we can go over the boat sounds right now.
Water like a boat, 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 water like a water like a boat.
I don't know who added those. Here's a full acacia tree for you to look at. Over here we have one of the additions from Update 2, which are HD birchwood. What I did was I basically just used the snipping tool on actual trees and just put them in here. The door is not very lined up. It might be changed in Update 3, no guarantees. It wouldn't be that hard of a change, but I just don't feel like it. There's a difference between stripped and normal birchwood, as you can see, but the front is not the same. Here's a normal birch tree. Next up we have the Plants vs. Zombies mushrooms. I'm not the biggest fan of these. I've been looking for online changes, but I can't find anything that would work, so I would have to just go in manually and maybe make these a bit better textures. These red mushroom black don't line up well. I think the black ones do. Yeah, that's another problem. That's been a problem for a long time. This is one of the Update 1 changes. Update 1 additions. For here we have carrots. The texture is not the normal carrot texture. As you can see, there is meat at the bottom instead of carrots. And then there's buns growing as well, and then you got the lettuce to make burgers, golden burgers, and burger on a stick. Right here you have Latrell pumpkins, an Update 2 edition, one of my favorites. You have troll seeds, and then you have pumpkin pie, which was made by Otis a long time ago during the SM Please days. Over here you have the old textures. These were added, I think cobblestone was added Update 1. The netherrack gold, and mossy cobblestone, and the grass were added Update 2. But these are just the old alpha textures. I don't even know if it was the alpha, I'm just making stuff up. The reason I don't want to touch these basically, because when you touch things like cobblestone, netherrack, grass, dirt, stone, cobblestone, deep slate. It can get really messy if it's not perfect, because people are gonna see them a lot. You just go over here, grass everywhere. Everyone's gonna see if you do something wrong. So I don't even like to touch them. That's why I put in the old textures. It's kind of funny, like haha, old texture, go burr. Over here we have the composter. It originally was. This is an update 3 special showcase. This originally was Germaface, the imposter Germaface. I thought this might have been funnier. I don't know. I might go back. I'm not sure. It's definitely better looking. Maybe not as funny. I kind of like how the glint on his eye is how you know that it's done. Most of these textures, about maybe half of them now, I will say that I did not make half of these, including this one. I think most all of these were not taken from another texture pack. But I'm very open to admitting that I did not make these textures, and I hope that is not a problem for anyone, because it's not a problem for me. Because that means I get to get these updates out faster, and they can be funnier texture packs. Next up we have probably one that's gonna die fast. This is probably gonna be removed in update 4 with the uncanny copper. As it slowly weathers, it becomes Mr. Incredible getting more uncanny. I don't know about this one. I was debating getting rid of it, but I'm gonna keep it for update 3. But update 4 probably when it's gonna have to be replaced, because the meme's just not even talked about anymore, even though it already isn't. Here we have Doom Crimson Wood, an old texture that needs something. Whoever did this, though, I didn't do this. Whoever did that texture is really good. It's a really good addition. I like the door. I don't know how to line it up. These are fungus and roots. It even gets different if you put it in a pot. I plan on having the entire Crimson Forest to be Doom themed. That'll be fun for the future. That's been my plan for a long time. Originally it was make the entire Nether Doom themed, but that's a bit much. It kind of loses its humor. It's just like you get to the Nether, it's not really funny anymore. But I'm not totally giving up on that, so we can have the entire Crimson Forest be Doom themed. Up next we have normal dark oak wood. I didn't make any changes to this. This is just the normal texture. Yep. You can see a dark oak tree right here. Just standard stuff. This was an update 2 thing when I decided to make the dark oak more normal than it already was. Over here we've got diamond. You can see Reddit platinum. This is an update 1 thing. You'll hear these. I'm going to turn this down actually. You can hear what's coming next, which I'll get into that whenever we get over there. These are the diamonds. This is an original texture. This is one of the earliest textures that I can remember putting in, suggesting. This was back whenever I didn't even have access to the pack and I had to put it in. I had to put my textures in a Discord chat and then hope that someone else put the texture in before I got access to the texture pack. And here we have one of the newer additions, just Diamond. It's harder to see. I'm not going to change it though. Maybe it might get revamped in update 4. Who knows? Next up we have Bonminium Emeralds. This was kind of a lazy one. I just put it in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't have a deep slate for the emeralds. I don't feel like going back and changing it because I don't know if this is even gonna stay here. Oh, that's great. You can hear some music kicking in. This is in the game. Over here we have that dude donut channel color fire. If you go on his banner, you'll see these are the colors that Donut uses, and it also makes pyro sound effects from tier 2. Soul fire, normal fire. Over here we have Kidder Cat Hay. This is that just each side of the hay bale, here at the top, here at the side. This is bread. And this is wheat. Just cat-themed bread. Over here is what you heard a while ago. This is the Bad Piggy's slime. New edition update 3 is the Bad Piggy on the slime block piston. You see a slime block. You see a slime ball. And TNT. Most of this was added in update 2. And these things, which make so much noise, they are awful, and I hate them. I'll let you listen for a bit. Alright, enough of that. Here are vines. I remember these being really easy to make. I don't know. I don't remember making these. I know that I made them, I just remember them being very easy. I don't know, I don't remember when I did them. This is definitely update 2. Yeah. This is Mario Witherose. I don't know why I put this one in. It's not really funny. I think I just saw it and was like, oh, it's a good texture. I'll put it in. I didn't make this one. Here's the Undertale orange bed. The bed that Papyrus has. I thought it just looked nice. Here are container backgrounds. So you have the... Oh, I need to clear out my inventory. Here you have Officer Down. This was a update 1 change. You have the Patrick on Seahorse update 1 change. There were a lot more backgrounds. I feel like people deleted them. I don't know though. Maybe corruption happened. The Doom crossbow and the wob. Here's the wob. It's just a reverse bow. Very, very early change. Incredibly early. This one, I did take this from another texture pack. But it's just like too cool to pass up now. That I can add to your fucking like Doom roleplay, I guess. You have animated buckets. This is just a texture pack that I saw on what is it called? Planet Minecraft? What do they call that place? Hold up. Yeah, Planet Minecraft. It just looked cool. That's pretty much it. Thought this one was kind of funny. You have Bucket of Head Crabs. This was one of the ones that I had people vote on if I should add it. All the axolotls have been changed into head crab variants from Half-Life 2. The green one is from Half-Life Alyx. That's the one that has the armor on its back. Over here you have super simple fishing stuff. This is... all of these textures are from... this is added in update 2. All of these textures are from another texture pack that I made around that same time called the Super Simple Texture Pack, where basically all of the textures are like this. Really big and barely any pixels, used to make them barely any detail. Just kind of a fun texture. Next we have the Portal 2 potatoes, a really early change, one of the earlier that I can remember. They just look nice as a custom texture, one that I'm very proud of. I actually took a picture of GLaDOS from Portal and just like recreated the wiring. Yeah. Here we have the cum soup, one of the easiest textures I've ever made for the texture pack. Update 1. That's pretty much it. I should probably update the beetroot actually. I might do that for update 3. Here's the Taco Bell bell. This texture was originally made by me, but then the old texture was. This new texture that you see of the bell was made by... Fuck, what was his name? Hold on. God, it's gonna take a while to figure out what was his name. I'm not stopping till I find the name, but oh my god, I cannot think of it. Ronnie Commitment, that's who it was made by. Makes the Taco Bell sound. You have Barbarian leather armor. It turns you into the Barbarian from Clash of Clans. Here's the Wizard gold armor, turns you into the Wizard from Clash of Clans. Here's the Drip iron armor. Oh. Here is the Diamond armor. It's not invisible, it just hasn't been done yet because that's a very important set of iron armor and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm not touching it until I can find like the perfect texture. Here's a Doom netherite armor, pretty standard. Missing texture chainmail armor, very early edition. It could use a bit of something. I could probably tamper with that actually. I've not even noticed that. It's missing like a lot. Huh. I'll have to go back and actually change that. Here's one of my favorites, the turtle shell troll face mask, which actually puts like the 3D mask on your face. It's great. I didn't make this one. This one was made by someone else. I didn't make this. I didn't make that, or that. Here's the overly better diamond tools. They're just... I just made them as good as they could get. This is like the ultimate, the final form of all the diamond tools. I really like the diamond pickaxe. That's probably one of my favorites. Here you have the overly worse gold tools, the opposite of the diamond ones. I just made them really tiny. I like this one, it looks like a spoon. I like how they also kind of float. If you see under their texture, it's like they're just floating there. You're not even holding them. It's a really nice effect. Here you have, oh yeah, Reddit gold. This was not made by me. This was made by... I'm gonna actually go into the files and figure out who this was made by, because they deserve the credit for this one, because I did not want to make the Reddit gold texture. We were in the same voice call when it was made. A very old texture. He's labeled in the credits actually. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Andrew the Meme King. That's what his name was. Here's the stripped iron tools. Probably, it just doesn't have an outline. This is definitely one of the things that's going to be changed in the future if I can find something funnier. So, it's not going to stay this way. I think this is definitely one of the weaker changes. But they just look really weird when you get rid of the thing Reddit Silver is the iron. This has actually been changed a bit. It looked really bad before. This has been changed in update 2 to look nicer. We have upside down stone tools. Very, very fun, easy texture to make. You're just basically attacking people with a stick. Over here we have wooden tools. They're just hollow. They don't have, opposite of the iron tools, where they only have the outline. Here we have the Doom Netherite tools. I did not make any of these textures. The Netherite and the Ancient Debris have blood on them for whatever reason. You can come to your own conclusions for why that is. Here we have the HD shears. I don't know who made this. It was improved and rotated at one point. Before, you would hold the pointy end of the shears, and then you would attack people with the plastic part. So I just went in and rotated it. Flint and steel is fire. Very easy and early change. Update 1. Turtle shield. Update 2. I didn't make this one. It's just kind of funny. It might be changed in the future, but it's kind of funny. Here's Donut, Enderman, Femboy Donut. All the voices are voiced by Donut. I was in call with Donut when he made these. It was funny. It was a good time. This is a very, very early change. This is update 1 change. But in update 1, his voice was so loud. It was crazy. I had to always have my sound settings for hostile creatures at I think it was 8 because of how loud he was. Luckily in update 2, I lowered all of that. And now you get this, which is bearable. And then we have the Ender Pearls and Eye of Ender. Both of them have been changed. These are for update 3. They're gonna stay like that for a bit. You have the music disc. One of probably the best things I've added to the texture pack. I'll go through them. I'm not gonna play them though. You gotta download the texture pack if you want to hear them. You got Doom. You have that one song from the Dawn of the Dead. You have the Clash Royale theme for when you're in game. You have, there's a fun one. This is one that you wanna download this and play this. I don't want to explain to you what it is. It's not what you think it is. It's not exactly what you think it is. There's a twist on it. You have the new Dream Sus music. Very new addition. You have a cat type beat, if you've ever heard that before. This, the entire Donut mixtape. This one, I think this is probably one of the. This is on there's a contender for longest music disc alongside this one. This is every FNAF song. This is the 4 from the Living Tombstone. All 4 of them. This song from Roblox, I don't even know what it's called. I'm not gonna explain or play it. You just have to download this to figure out what it is. This is Igor from Tyler the Creator, 3 of the songs. This is I think this is added by Vibin. This is just awful beat. I broke my fucking dick by who made this. I know that it was people. You can listen to it on this channel. You have, and then you also have this Arabic song. That's really nice. This is just a bop.
Gangnam
Right, then we have the pigs. So you can see you have the Psy pig, which pretty much just explains itself. One of my favorite parts, though,
Your mom's so fat.
favorite parts about it,
Gangnam Style, Gangnam Style, Gangnam Style, Oppan Gangnam Style,
trying to hear it.
Oppan Gangnam Style,
You gotta listen closely.
Gangnam Style,
You might have been able to hear that. When all of its footsteps are just like, all of its footsteps are very quiet Gangnam Style sounds.
Gangnam Style,
If you take a name tag and you name it Technoblade and then you put on a pig, it'll turn into Technoblade Pig. There's an update 3 change, and I thought that it should be in here. The pork chop and the cooked pork chop are fitting to the pig's jacket color.
Gangnam Style,
You have Snowball's Lego Clayface. In update 2, this was made HD. In update 1, it looked terrible.
Gangnam Style,
Dead Ringer Toad of Undying. This was an update 1 thing, but then it got made HD in update 2. I did not make the texture, and I did not make the sound for it. These are the miscellaneous stuff. So first you have the really big and update 3 change of the spyglass. It's just big. I didn't make it big. It's just big.
Oppan Gangnam Style, Oppan Gangnam Style,
And you can do this with it.
Gangnam Style,
Next thing you have the carved pumpkin. When you put it on, it looks like this.
Oppan Gangnam Style,
Then you have the powdered snow.
Gangnam Style, Gangnam Style, Gangnam Style,
Anyway, these are all the effects.
Oppan Gangnam Style,
I will name them in order from left to right. It's absorption, jump boost, water breathing, speed. Speed's a update 3 change. Update 3 new addition.
Gangnam Style,
Invisibility, strength, resistance, haste,
Gangnam Style,
fire resistance, blindness, wither,
Gangnam Style,
weakness. I'm struggling on this one. Mining fatigue and glowing.
Gangnam Style,
Here are all the paintings. This is the back of it. This is update 1, update 1, update 2, update 2, update 1. This one was an update 1, but it was colored and changed in update 2 to be more like the actual colors of the missing texture. It's update 1, update 1, update 1. I don't know when this one's made. I think this is an update 2 thing. This is kind of like the default color, like the default for when there isn't an actual painting made for a painting. It just turns into Jerma, basically. So update 2, update 1, update 2, update 2. This is a... What is this? I think I just wanted to make a Vaporwave sunset at one point, and so I just put it in the pack. That is update 2, I think. So update 2, update 2, update 1. This is a Please member, and I don't know who it is. Here's the beetroot soup, and you can read what that says. This is update 1. This is made in voice call because we thought it'd be really funny and just really stupid to make this wither image the most like MLG thing possible. Not saying that MLG is funny, it's like the opposite. Just like it's so unfunny that it would be funny to go like over the top to make this. That is the color of like the Mountain Dew color. They have the sunglasses, and that's like an MLG background for some like thumbnail. It's really pixelated. This is a new update change. Update 3 change. Update 3. Update 2. I like this one a lot. This is update 2. Update 2. And then update 1. You can already hear we're getting close to the mobs. Oh, the enchanting table's not working. It's gonna get loud, by the way. There's supposed to be particle effects for the enchanting table. They're not showing up right now. Weird. I'll try and get them to show up. Well, I guess then you'll have to just download the pack to see what these are. It changes the particle effects that come off of the books and into the enchanting table to something else. Here you have the cats. You have Anka cat, you have him, you have Dingus cat, and you have human cat. And I'll go over some new sound effects that were added. This is an update 3 change. Get a funnier cat. Hold up. I want the cat to be funnier.
I know where you live. I know where you live.
Please. Alright, we have Garfield here.
I know where you live. I know where you live.
Anyway. Moving on. You have all the entities, which are going to be really loud and annoying. You have a 50% chance for all the ocelots to be big flopper. There's an update 2 change. I didn't make any of these textures, by the way. Or this one. I did make this one, which is the Cacodemon, yes. You can see it's very accurate to the Cacodemon from Doom 1. Where it has... yeah. That's a custom texture. This next one, I'm going to show you down here where you can really hear it. Let me go somewhere else, actually. Go all the way back down here. I'm going to show you the skeleton and the stray. Which, if you've ever played the pack, you'll know that these are Bones, the character that I created, who's almost all the time my profile picture for everything. Bones has been changed. He gets changed pretty much every update, and he gets improved every update. This change, he is very much like what you see him as. Instead of... in the last updates, he's been more like a normal Minecraft skeleton. Now he's just fully Bones. And the sound effects he makes has been all bit crushed to fit his now more flat appearance. Here's his head. Oh, weird. Oh, there we go. This is very, like, accurate to what Bones looks like, which is one. The texture came out so well. I love this. Now you have the Stray, which is different. It's not bone. It's not the normal Bones that you know. This is a different thing that I've not actually revealed much to the public yet, which is depixelated Bones. What I mean by that is there have been a few drawings done of Bones where he's depixelated, and this is him depixelated. I gotta say beforehand though, I don't like the torso, and I don't like the head. It didn't come out amazing, but maybe in update 3 we'll see more improved HD Bones.
No one will hear me whispering. I'm going to sneak off.
And the original sound effects from that aren't Bitcrust have been
I'm
added
going
back.
to sneak off.
I will say that the arms and the legs are
I will
perfect.
secretly masturbate here.
That's
and no one
exactly
will
the
know.
way that Bones' arms and legs
No
look
one will hear me
when he's not
whispering.
pixelated. The torso's got the 3 holes.
Whispering.
It's a bit bigger and not as... Of course, the whole thing is that he's
I'm
not
going to sneak off.
2D like normal Bones.
Please stop.
Anyway, and to tie up all loose ends for Bones, almost all the bone block has not been changed yet. Maybe an update 4 thing. New bone texture to fit his arms, as if he just like ripped his arm off. Very fun stuff. I like this. I like this a lot. It's always nice to do something new with Bones. It's really nice. Anyway, next one is the Womp Strider. Every sound it makes is womp. Every sound, even like steps, are womp. Update 2. Next we have the Villager. The texture was changed, and the texture for the face was an update 2 thing, but the suit has been added in update 3. Next up is the Bat. He makes only one sound. He only makes one sound, which is only Batman Fortnite. That's all he makes. The texture has been changed for update 3. Sound effects stayed the same, carried over from update 2. You have a new texture, update 3, completely new textures, which are the Russian Blaze, along with Russian Blaze Rod and Russian Blaze Powder. It is voiced by Rusky. Basically, the Blaze just speaks Russian loudly. Next, we have the Heavy Chicken from TF2. Just makes heavy sounds. Next, we have the Bomber Jet Phantom. It makes bomber jet sounds. You need Optifine to see it. You'll need Optifine for this pack, by the way. And the final thing is the Creeper, who is voiced by CBT Bean. I'm gonna go away so you can actually hear it.
My balls itch.
I don't know when that was added. That is everything. stay prepared for update 3. I will be releasing another promotional thing like this for update 3, going over all the textures whenever it comes out, and then you'll be able to download the pack whenever I do that. But stay tuned for update 3. Make sure you download this one, man. You should check it out. It's good. It's a really good texture pack. You can see all the stuff I didn't cover, like the sounds especially. I barely went over any of the sounds, man. Barely even tapped into them. But you should check out the pack. If you look in the description, you'll see a Google Drive link where you can download the pack.